Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahusha Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 11th of September 2024. It's 11:39 a.m. Eastern Time. And right now I'm in a live trade here on Bookmap Bitcoin. And this is a Bowling Green strategy. So it's an entry. Let me just break down the strategy here. So it's basically like a Wyckoff theory when we get selling and we get down to a selling climax area and we start getting the automatic rally, right? So this is the downtrend here. We're coming down to minus 2 VWAP. That red line right there, that's minus 2 VWAP. This is minus 1 VWAP. This is VWAP and this is plus 1 VWAP, right? So we're looking to get an accumulation here. After the selling climax, heavy volume, we start getting the sideways movement. We come down here, we bottom out at the S2 floor pivot level, and we start getting buyers, right? So after we get the buyers, my entry is a break above minus 1 VWAP, and then we get the continuation to at least plus 1 VWAP. My take profit is at plus 2 VWAP currently. So let me just open this up a little more and we could look at the accumulation here a little bit. And let me just kind of walk you through the trade. Right, so I want to demonstrate here how the accumulation may look. So we even got a breakdown here to almost minus 3 VWAP. This is minus 2, this is minus 1. So we had this big selling coming down here. We had the kind of shallow reversal, right? The buying bubbles are not that much. We have another dip down here. We have this heavy liquidity now supporting price. We had another push up from the buyers. So all this here is when they start accumulating, right? So it looks like selling to the bottom here, right? But it's actually accumulation in these bubbles. So pushing back up above minus 2, and we get the final flush down here from the sellers, right? And we break this liquidity here, and we get down to floor pivot S2. Right, so after we get down to floor pivot S2, we broke this liquidity. We have liquidity coming in the market here again to support price further. They increased their liquidity. So I believe this guy is the same guy. Is either they, let's see if they actually transacted or they pulled their orders. Right, it's looking like they got hit, right? So what that says is that they actually want to interact with the price actions. So these guys are real buyers. This is how I kind of determine it, right? So they don't pull liquidity, they execute how much here? 299, 257 was on the book on the bid. They even have more liquidity down here as to absorb any more selling, right? So that's how you can see the accumulation as well in the Bowling Green strategy. We're looking for liquidity to support price, or if we have icebergs like on the futures market, iceberg buyers buying, right? So you see the liquidity is here, supporting price, came down, took that liquidity here again, right? So that's let's see, it was 492 on the bid. We executed 529 in this bubble, right? And still there's more liquidity to the bottom of it. So sellers getting exhausted here, buyers starting to overtake the sellers. They're not coming back down to this liquidity level anymore, right? And let's see here. No more interaction with this liquidity at 55.40. What is this? 55.499, right? So selling is drying up. Sellers not able to take it down lower anymore. This is -2 VWAP, and now we start getting the buyers reversing off of floor pivot S2. So we start moving up. We have heavy liquidity here at 55,899. We have the big sellers, the big buyers here, right? So big buyers coming in here. 1 second, 1 second. Right, so we have the big buyers. They took out this liquidity here. Maybe that's a guy taking profit off of the reversal from S2. So we have confirmed buying here now. This is a bull flag, and we have the breakout of -1. So now that's confirmation here for me. -1. We have a floor pivot as support as well. So we have that breakout, heavy volume. Right, so heavy volume breakout of -1. And this is where's my entry, right? So we have the retest right here, and this is my entry on the retest, right? So we had even a little dip lower after I entered here. I entered at 56,010, and then we had that reversal again. Well, this is basically like a ABCD pattern. Came back down here, got the entry here, and basically retested like floor pivot S1. So pushed up from there. Right, so we're getting nice buys. We're getting these ABCD patterns. Break above yesterday's low, break above VWAP. This is what I want to see in this strategy as well for continuation. We need a big volume buy through VWAP. So that shows the initiative players are stepping in here at VWAP as well. So this is a crucial level either to take profit. The trade wouldn't probably go any further, or you get the big buyers through VWAP, and that signifies that the trade could continue to the upside, right? So got the big buyers through VWAP. This is the volume point of control. Big buyers through volume point of control. That's another level I want to see big buyers going through. And now we're back at weekly Camarilla R3, and this is +1 VWAP. So what I'm gonna do now is trail my stop up. Let's see, where is my stop? My stop is below -1 VWAP. So I'm gonna trail my stop up to, let's see here. Come on, move. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try and get below this swing low here of this big buyer here, just underneath VPOC. Right, so now VPOC just moved up into this area here, and I want to see big buyers come in here again, right, to push off from VPOC. So what I'm going to do here now is we already at one of our targets, right, which is +1 VWAP. So I'm going to move up to this swing low here. If we do break down, I want to come out of this trade right here, because this is a decisive zone right here. So if this is the swing low, this is VPOC. I want to see buyers take control here again. I don't want it to swing below this. Let me just put it one step below this swing low right here. And after that, I want to be out of the trade. So if we get sellers at VPOC, then I'm out of the trade right here. This is the first target of that trade, +1. If we can't get the buyers to push through there, right? So we had strong buyers and now we're getting sellers at VPOC. That's not really too good for the trade. So if it does continue, that's cool, but um, just reading the order flow and price action, I want to see buyers at this level here. If the developing volume pointer control, the volume pointer control comes up here, I want to see buyers take control right here. If they didn't take control, then I'm out of the trade. All right, y'all. So that's my bowling green strategy. You got to see live execution in 10 minutes. So yeah, that was the trade, man. The trade took longer than 10 minutes, but just saying it, the take profit, the entire video was only like about 10, 11 minutes. So let me just show you over here. This is on the 1 hour chart. And this reversal is also not only coming from a daily anchored VWAP, it's actually coming from the weekly anchored VWAP as well. So that's -1 VWAP right there, that green line. So this isn't really a bowling green strategy because we didn't get the accumulation between this level and then the breakout, right? We just really got a touch of this, right? So on this time frame is not a bowling green, but it does show that there is support here. So giving more credence to the lower time frame bowling green where I could get the -1 breakout, showing that there's a higher time frame support here. This green line -1 VWAP, right? So we're basically retesting now weekly Camarilla R3, and if this structure is supposed to break down, this is probably just a retest for us to get lower and get back down into this down channel. I have a down channel here. So yeah, that's the trade right there, y'all. Bowling green strategy, Bitcoin, Bookmap. All right, y'all. Trade safe and stay blessed.